After all that, holy smokes, my mind is blown. That was incredible. I love that. Great insight. I can't, my thumbs don't go that fast. I just need to record it. Our next speaker is a general in that army of wellness crusaders. It's someone that I've looked to as personal upline for, he's the reason I really felt comfortable, because he just oozes love, but he has so much information. Help me welcome Dr. Greg Nelson.
All right, well, I want to thank Ken Hankins for coming into my chiropractic clinic about 24 and a half years ago and showing me these products. And I am so grateful that I got into this. My wife didn't know about it. I kept it from her because she warned me never to get into another network marketing. But when I got a $1,700 check, I think it was $1,700 third month, and I gave it to her and told her, confessed to her, but it worked out all right. So anyway, I'll tell you what, I love Nikken. The products are absolutely amazing, and we've got some great leaders here, really. And those people that have been in for 20 years or more, or 15 years or more, or 10 years or more, they're amazing because they have been through the wars, as we say. And the thing about it is you can give experiences to people very quickly. And what I always like to do is just put a mag step down. Mag step was the old one, I think it was. It's a mag stride now, or mag. M-stride, sorry. But anyway, and let them feel the difference between one foot and the other foot. And that's how I built my business. Or I had my Mag Boy in my pocket, now it's Mag Duo. Works great. The products sell themselves. Now, one of the biggest problems that we have, and I will say you all probably, because you're not salespeople. You're just ordinary people that come from other walks of life, most of you. Some of you have had sales training and things like that. That's great. But one of the big things that I see, and I was just talking to Kaylin today, and she was saying about she's delivered water to people every other day for 30 days now. And I said, well, you got to close them. You got to, and that's one thing that we're all weak in, or at least not all of us. Sorry. But those of you who are weak, know that you're weak. And I feel it's a weakness for me too. I'm not good at that. But what you have to do is be on their side and say, let's get you this, okay? And that sounds pretty unintimidating. If you say, let's get it, you're on their side, let's get you this water system. And I don't want Kaylin to be taking water to people anymore. Just get new people, Kaylin. I'm serious. Don't. But say, let's get you a water system. I don't want to deliver it anymore to you. Well, don't say that. Say, I have other people to deliver it to, so anyway, and this is a great business, and it deserves to be, talk about incredible products. Let me just tell you real quickly that you have approximately 20 to 30 trillion red blood cells running through your body, okay? 20 to 30 trillion. Now, every you know what a red blood cell looks like? Okay, it's a biconcave lifesaver kind of thing. And because it doesn't have a nucleus. It has a nucleus to start with, but the nucleus sloughs off and gets digested by macrophages before it goes out into the bloodstream so that it can carry more oxygen. Isn't that amazing? And so the other 70 trillion nucleated cells need that oxygen. I want to do an experiment. Let's all hold our breath here for just 5 minutes. No, and see if any of us are conscious, because I just would like to, no, I'm joking. But the thing is that's what this does. The magnets attract the red blood cell. Every red blood cell has approximately 1 million iron atoms and 1 million hemoglobin molecules. And so those million iron atoms are attracted to magnetics. And so it's an amazing process that God designed, and the earth is a gigantic magnet, by the way. Magnetics is one of the greatest, most powerful forces in the universe. And here we are able to sell that and help other people have a better life and take away aches and discomforts. You sleep better, you sleep deeper, you have more energy when you get up, and you have more energy throughout the day, and people are just doing amazing with these products. So let's stop now. Okay, I hope nobody held their breath. Anyway, but thank you very much, and I'm excited to be associated with you people, because you're the cream of the crop. Come get the microphone from me before. Oh well, never mind. You're too late.
Me.
All right. Okay, we're gonna have a drawing.
Get out your tickets.
All right. The last three. 8, 6, 2. Woohoo! Woo! Congratulations!
Stay tuned, we'll have more throughout the day. So, okay, next up, we have a warm body coming from a cold climate. And it's because she's on fire. Please help me welcome Michelle Kowalchuk.
Hi. How are we?
Good morning.
Blessed and highly favored.
My name's Michelle Kowalchuk. I come from Dauphin, Manitoba. Rural Dauphin. I was born and raised in Toronto, Canada. So it was a huge change for me to move to rural Manitoba. I am an ambassador of change. I want to share knowledge of health, wealth, and life freedom. This is my passion. This is what I want. How many times have you talked to somebody and you can see that they need a change? Has anybody ever done that? And when you approach them and you say, I can help you, do they respond positively? Why? Are we afraid of change? That word change is tough. But think about it. We change every single day. There's a change. Whether we're conscious or unconsciously changing, we're always changing. We get up in the morning and we change our clothes. We're born, that's a change. We start to crawl, that's a change. We walk, that's a change. It's evolution, it's the way it goes. That's life, right? What about when we get married? Is that a change? Is that scary? Do we do it? Why do we do it? Because we want to. How important is it to want to change, to make that change? How can we decipher if we see someone who is hurting in whatever one of those 5 pillars? We can see it. How important is it for them to change? How important is it for them to want it before they're going to change? How do we discover whether they want to change? It's a matter of talking to them on their level and asking them questions to see if they're ready. When we got married, were we ready? Some maybe not. I mean, if it was a shotgun wedding, maybe not. But for the most part, yes, we were. But were we scared? Yes, because it's a change. We didn't know what was coming. Now, when it comes to our health and well-being, are we scared? Are we scared to make that change? If you knew that there was a way that you could open somebody's mind to the possibility of change and to be able to offer them a solution if they're ready for it, would that be of interest to you?
Yes.
It's just a matter of asking them if they're ready. But how do we open that conversation up? I had some amazing training from a mentor many years ago, and we talked about high-yielding questions. And these are questions to discover if they are ready and what they are looking for at their point in time. And if they really, really want to make the change. And it's a simple 5 questions that you can incorporate into your conversation to see if they're ready. And to see if they want to make that commitment to make that change. Were we committed when we got married? And we were okay with it. Was it successful? I've been blessed to be married for 33 years. I've got 3 children and 9 grandchildren. That's pretty awesome. I love it, just because I made that change. So my question to you is, are you ready to make a change? Do you want it? How badly do you want it? On a scale of 1 to 10, how badly do you want it? If you constantly keep in touch with your team, your customers, I mean, your customers are part of your team too, because they are just as important as your team members. They all play a critical part. In my eyes, they're all royal diamonds, because they are all that important to me. And it's all a matter of keeping that relationship open and serving them based on their needs. Does this make sense? So, when you come from the heart and you serve, people will be watching and they're going to start approaching you. And what will happen is they're going to start copying what you do. And what an amazing form of compliment is that? Do you think? Do we have videos? I've got a short video on the power of duplication. This is my daughter and my grandson. Now, do you think he's seen this before? Do you think he's experienced it before? Do you think that's why he wants to share it with his mom? Absolutely. Is he doing it perfect? No. Does it matter? No. He's doing it. He's putting himself out there and experimenting, and he's doing it pretty amazingly, I think. What do you think? I think that's the best form of compliment. This is 3rd generation. How awesome is that? Thank you.